Dust particles are dancing in the beam of afternoon light like a broken dream. The grand piano sits untouched and gray since the day you packed and walked away. My callous fingers cannot find the key to unlock the cage of our complicity. The metronome is frozen on the shelf, a static portrait of my former self. The air is heavy with the things unsaid, a phantom orchestra inside my head. We wait for inspiration to return. We're playing music upon silent strings, forgetting how a joyful spirit sings. No vibration moves across the hollow wood. We'd fix the melody now if we could. An empty theater with an empty stage, another chapter on a blank white page. I checked the tuning but the peg was loose. For our division there is no excuse. The brass is tarnished and the chrome is dull, a quiet dynamic in a sudden love. I found your pick beneath the velvet chair, beside a single strand of auburn hair. I held it tight against my trembling palm, searching for an artificial calm. The air is heavy with the things unsaid, a phantom orchestra inside my head. We wait for inspiration to return. We're playing music upon silent strings, forgetting how a joyful spirit sings. No vibration moves across the hollow wood. We'd fix the melody now if we could. An empty theater with an empty stage, another chapter on a blank white page. Shattered flute, no sound, no cry, just watching the vibrations die. We're playing music upon silent streets, forgetting how the joyful spirit sings. No vibration moves across the hollow wood. We'd fix the melody now. White page. porcelain spoon underneath a pale, indifferent moon. You speak of promises you cannot keep, while watching shadows on the carpet creep. I tasted poison wrapped in golden thread, remembering every reckless word you said. We built our castle on a shifting sand, holding a deck we didn't understand. The kitchen clock is striking 4:30 as heavy footsteps head toward the door. The sweetness curdles into something cold. Oh, we are drowning in this bitter honey, trading our devotion for fool's gold money. A beautiful illusion made of sting and bite, paralyzed together in the fading night. We swallow down the ache within the jar and wonder who we actually are. Archive of a failed quest. I trace the ink until my fingers bleed, supplying answers that we do not need. You wear your pride just like an iron vest, denying everything your heart confessed. We watch the candle wax dissolve away, with nothing left for either us to say. The kitchen clock is striking 4:30 as heavy footsteps head toward the door. The sweetness curdles into something cold. Oh, we are drowning in this bitter honey, trading our devotion for fool's gold money. A beautiful illusion made of sting and bite, paralyzed together in the fading night. We swallow down the ache within the jar. Is the harshest lesson we have learned? We extracted sweetness from a thorny vine and turned our finest water into brine. So sweet, yet so unkind, the sticky traps we leave behind. Oh, we are drowning in this bitter honey, trading our devotion for fool's gold money. A beautiful illusion made of sting and bite, paralyzed together in the fading night. We swallow down the ache within the jar and wonder who we actually are. Bitter honey, days like regret, not finished yet. letters tied with faded twine, like a vintage bottle of forgotten wine. I read the sentences you wrote in spring, and feel the phantom pull of a golden ring. I find your bobby pin inside my drawer, a small reminder of what went before. No anger lingers in this quiet space, just the soft impression of your lovely face. The past is a museum we occasionally visit, asking ourselves, what was it exactly, is it, that made our paradise dissolve to dust? We are wrapped inside the sweet regret, a lovely dream we haven't broken yet. No bitterness inside this gentle ache, just a tender memory for safety's sake. A beautiful mistake we both adore, even though we cannot live it anymore. I watch the clouds create a lazy shape, providing my thoughts with an easy escape. We gave each other everything we had, so why does the ending make me feel so sad? We simply grew in different directions, altering our youthful pure affections. But when I look back at the path we trod, I thank the universe and thank my God. The past is a museum we occasionally visit, asking ourselves, what was it exactly, is it, that made our paradise dissolve to dust? We are wrapped inside this sweet regret, a lovely dream we haven't broken yet. No bitterness inside this gentle lake, just a tender memory for safety's sake. A beautiful mistake we both adore, even though we cannot live it anymore. Exactly who we are, without the need to rewrite history's page, or trap our memories inside a cage. So sweet, so kind, the lovely residue this gentle ache, just a tender memory for safety's sake. A beautiful mistake we both adore, even though we vanishes from the floor, escaping through the gap beneath the door. An autumn chill is creeping through the room, exchanging amber warmth for purple gloom. I watch the embers die inside the grate, accepting the inevitability of our date, with a destiny we cannot rearrange. Two autumn leaves experiencing the change. The shadows stretch across the empty hall as twilight claims the final fortress wall. The inevitable darkness starts to grow. We are dancing in the fading light before the total surrender to the night, holding on to memories that refuse to die beneath the vast, uncomprehending sky. A bit of valediction sung in minor keys before our history is scattered by the breeze. The photograph upon the mantelpiece offers no consolation or release, just a static record of a brighter day before the vibrant colors slipped away. I wrap my shawl around my frozen frame, no longer vocalizing your familiar name. The silence is a heavy physical weight that settles down inside our shared estate. Stretch across the empty hall as twilight claims the final fortress wall. The inevitable darkness starts to grow. We are dancing in the fading light before the total surrender to the night, holding on to memories that refuse to die beneath the vast, uncomprehending sky. A bit of valediction sung in minor keys before our history is scattered by the conclusion of our lengthy book, a final backward melancholy look. We burn so bright before the fuel ran dry. Now we are just a whisper in the sky, going dark, glimmer dim, sinking past the final rim. We are dancing in the fading light, the fading light before the total surrender to the night, holding on to memories that refuse to die beneath the vast, uncomprehending sky. A bit of valediction sung in minor keys before our history is scattered by the breeze. Fading light, almost gone. Wait for dawn. crimson horizon bleeds into the west, as nature prepares its weary heart for rest. Amber beams illuminate the dusty blinds, leaving our tangled arguments behind. I watch the shadows lengthen on the hill, the valley below is growing dark and still. My fingers trace the outline of your hand, two statues stranded in a shifting land. The twilight swallows every solar spark, gently preparing to invite the dark. We stand on the precipice of night, underneath this heavy burning copper sky. We don't even need to give a reason why. Let the fade and heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows, where the secret of our devotion grows. The birds are flying to their hidden nests, fulfilling their instinctual requests. I strum a chord that mimics the breeze blowing through the eucalyptus trees. Your voice is deeper when the sun goes down, away from the friction of the noisy town. The atmosphere is thick with ancient grace, reflected on the contours of your face. The twilight swallows every solar spark, gently preparing to invite the dark. We stand on the precipice of night, underneath this heavy burning copper sky. We don't even need to give a reason why. Let the fade and heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows, where the secret of our devotion grows. So drift away, or will the memory of this furnace blow keep us warm when winter winds blow? Watch it fade, turn to dusk. Life reduces to its basic husk, underneath this heavy burning copper sky. Let the fade and heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows, where the secret of our devotion grows. Copper sky sinking low, time to go, time to go. sipping shadows through the window pane. Your silhouette is painted on my wall, while velvet curtains catch the evening fall. My old guitar is leaning by the door, weeping chords across the hardwood floor. I trace the lines of every single scar beneath the flicker of a distant star. The clock is ticking backwards in the dark. We try to rekindle a dying spark. The embers glow, the night is growing cold. Oh, wrap me in this velvet blues tonight. Hold the neon world outside our sight. Let the saxophones untie our tangled fears and wash away the sorrow of the years. Just stand in motion, drifting slow and deep, while all the city promises to sleep. I remember how your laughter used to ring like a sudden, unexpected spring. Now the hallway only echoes with the breeze, rustling through the lonely maple trees. I wore your jacket just to feel the weight of a love that stumbled at the gate. We spun the records till the grooves wore thin, wondering where the music should begin. The clock is ticking backwards in the dark. We try to rekindle a dying spark. The embers glow, the night is growing cold. Wrap me in this velvet blues tonight. Hold the neon world outside our sight. Let the saxophones untie our tangled fears and wash away the sorrow of the years. Just stand in motion, drifting slow and deep, while all the city promises to sleep. Can we find a compromise in the melody? Set our heavy expectations free. The minor chords are heavy on my chest, but in your arms the chaos finds a rest. Just a whisper, just a sigh, before the morning fills the sky. Oh, wrap me in this velvet blues tonight. Hold the neon world outside our sight. Let the saxophones untie our tangled fears and wash away the sorrow of the years. Just stand in motion, drifting slow and deep, while all the city promises to sleep. Sleeping soundly now, velvet blues. Let the guitar fade. Pressure dropping in the summer heat as the heavy stillness paralyzes the street. Not a single leaf is moving on the bough. Something dangerous is gathering right now. The electricity is crackling in my bones, matching the ominous subterranean tones of the radio, predicting a sudden gale that will make the bravest sailor's visage pale. The atmosphere is thick enough to choke. The distant hills are covered in a purple smoke. The warning signs are impossible to ignore. We are caught inside a quiet storm, where the turbulence takes a silent form. No thunder crashes, but the tension breaks, testing the structural integrity of our stakes. An invisible tempest in the living room, enveloping our future in a sudden gloom. You haven't spoken since the clock struck noon, and I am howling like a wolf at a hidden moon. The silence is a weapon that you wield with skill, freezing my emotions with an icy chill. I watch the barometer continue to decline, while you are pacing like a tiger on a line. We built this house upon a fault line deep, and now the sleeping giants start to leap. The atmosphere is thick enough to choke. The distant hills are covered in a purple smoke. The warning signs are impossible to ignore. We are caught inside a quiet storm, where the turbulence takes a silent form. No thunder crashes, but the tension breaks, testing the structural integrity of our stakes. Invisible tempest in the living room, enveloping our future in a sudden gloom. Yeah. Will the glass shadow in the wind arise? Will this internal friction ruin both our lives? Or can we find the eye where the air is still, surviving by the sheer exhaustion of our will? No sound, just breathe. A quiet battle unto death. We are caught inside a quiet storm, where the turbulence takes a silent form. No thunder crashes, but the tension breaks, testing the structural integrity of our stakes. An invisible tempest in the living room, enveloping Subway grates are breathing steamy air. People rushing past without a care. I catch my own reflection in the store, wondering what I am searching for. Traffic lights are switching red to green. A mechanical, repetitive scene. I clutch my guitar case against my side, with nowhere left for a man to hide. The concrete jungle has a rhythmic pulse that challenges whatever else results. We tumble forward through the grid, oh, lost inside this frantic urban drift, hoping that the heavy scenery will shift. Walking through the alleyways of steel, trying to remember how to feel. A pair of nomads on a crowded street, moving to a complex syncopated beat. Sirens wail a couple blocks away, the closing argument of another day. I hear a saxophone from a rooftop high, playing a solo to the murky sky. Billboards flash their artificial dreams, splitting our awareness at the seams. But when your shoulder accidentally brushes mine, the chaotic pavement suddenly feels fine. The concrete jungle has a rhythmic pulse that challenges whatever else results. We tumble forward through the grid, lost inside this frantic urban drift, hoping that the heavy scenery will shift. Walking through the alleyways of steel, trying to remember how to feel. A pair of nomads on a crowded street, moving to a complex syncopated beat. Can two souls find a quiet space to The crimson horizon bleeds into the west as nature prepares its weary heart for rest. Amber beams illuminate the dusty blinds, leaving our tangled arguments behind. I watch the shadows lengthen on the hill. The valley below is growing dark and still. My fingers trace the outline of your hand, two statues stranded in a shifting land. The twilight swallows every solar spark, gently preparing to invite the dark. We stand on the precipice of night, underneath this heavy, burning copper sky. We don't even need to give a reason why. Let the fading heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows, where the secret of our devotion grows. The birds are flying to their hidden nests, fulfilling their instinctual requests. I strum a chord that mimics the breeze blowing through the eucalyptus trees. Your voice is deeper when the sun goes down, away from the friction of the noisy town. The atmosphere is thick with ancient grace, reflected on the contours of your face. The twilight swallows every solar spark, gently preparing to invite the dark. We stand on the precipice of night, underneath this heavy, burning copper sky. We don't even need to give a reason why. Let the fading heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows, where the secret of our devotion grows. When the color changes from orange to gray, will our connection also drift away? Or will the memory of this furnace glow keep us warm when winter winds blow? Watch it fade, turn to dusk. Life reduces to its basic husk. Underneath this heavy, burning copper sky, we don't even need to give a reason why. Let the fading heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows, where the secret of our Sea foam washing on the golden sand as I look across this unfamiliar land. The salt air tangles in my messy hair while seagulls circle in the upper air. I stand upon the deck and watch the tide with a heavy compass sitting by my side. I sailed 1,000 miles across the blue, searching for a destination that felt true. The waves are whispering a secret code, marking the conclusion of a lengthy road. The horizon calls our spirits to unite. We are arriving on a distant shore where the stormy waters cannot reach us anymore. An island haven from the global noise, restoring our perspective and our internal poise. The anchor drops into the crystal deep while the exhausted ocean sinks to sleep. The palm trees sway a gentle welcome dance, offering our weary lives a second chance. I set my boots upon the solid ground, grateful for the peace that we have finally found. I build a campfire out of weathered wood, feeling things I never thought I possibly could. The smoke ascends into the starry dome, and for the first time I am feeling home. The waves are whispering a secret code, marking the conclusion of a lengthy road. The horizon calls our spirits to unite. We are arriving on a distant shore where the stormy waters cannot reach us anymore. An island haven from the global noise, restoring our perspective and our internal poise. The anchor drops into the crystal deep while the exhausted ocean sinks to sleep. Did we survive the tempest just to drown in peace? Or is this where our anxieties finally cease? The continental shelf is far behind, leaving a clean slate for the human mind. Safe sound, new land, footprints melting in the wet sand. We are arriving on a distant shore where the stormy waters cannot reach us anymore. An island haven from the global noise, restoring our perspective and our internal poise. The anchor drops into the crystal deep while the exhausted ocean sinks to sleep. Distant shore, horizon clear, no more fear. Wax is dripping from the candle wick. Our pulse is steady, but the air is thick. We don't accelerate the chemical reaction, savoring every single milligram of traction.
And ancient logs is smoldering inside the heart, the most deliberate ignition on the earth. We take our time to let the heat expand.
No rush movements from a clumsy hand. The fuse is long and the fire is deep, awakening emotions that were fast asleep. The temperature rises degree by degree. Experiencing a perfect slow burn, waiting patiently for the tables to turn. No sudden explosion or volatile spark, just a durable radiator in the dark. An enduring friction that defies the code, a modern narrative that never grows old.
The record spins at 33 RPM, a vintage audio masterpiece and a gem.
I trace the contours of your shoulder blade, admiring the masterpiece that nature made. Instant gratification is a cheap escape. We prefer an evolution of a different shape. Let the ember simmer through the entire night, until the morning introduces a different light. The fuse is long and the fire is deep, awakening emotions that were fast asleep. The temperature rises degree by degree. We are experiencing a perfect slow burn, waiting patiently for the tables to turn. No sudden explosion or volatile spark, just a durable radiator in the dark. Grows old. Securely to a solid mast. Simmer down, let it cook. Read every sentence of the lengthy book. Grows old. Slow burn, simmering deep. Haunted liquor pouring in a glass, watching every single second pass. The fireplace is throwing shadows tall across the cedar panels of the wall.
A mellow vintage from a distant year
melted all my hesitation and my fear.
The aroma fills the corners of the room,
dispelling all the winter's heavy gloom. The liquid swirls in a circular motion, mimicking the currents of the ocean. We take a sip to numb the sting, drowning in this pool of liquid amber. Up the rocky slopes of love we clamber, a viscous remedy for broken hearts, gluing back our separate, shattered parts. Smooth as silk and warm as summer sun, blending two lives until they become one.
Your laughter has a golden rich texture,
a perfect antidote to my conjecture. I lay my heavy burdens on the floor. I don't require my armor anymore. The ice cubes click a gentle symphony, a soundtrack for our domestic harmony. We watch the resin capture the bright flame, while whispering each other's sacred name. The liquid swirls in a circular motion, mimicking the currents of the ocean. We take a sip to numb the sting, drowning in this pool of liquid amber. Up the rocky slopes of love we clamber, a viscous remedy for broken hearts, gluing back our separate, shattered parts. Smooth as silk and warm as summer sun, blending two lives until they become one. Intoxication or the truth, a resurrection of our fleeting youth. The bottle empty but our spirits high, beneath a canopy of velvet sky. So warm, so deep, before we drift away to sleep. Drowning in this pool of liquid amber, up the rocky slopes of love we clamber, a viscous remedy for broken hearts, gluing back our
reminiscent, blending two lives until they become one. Liquid amber, pouring slow, pouring slow. Let the feeling grow. Pressure dropping in the summer heat, as the heavy stillness paralyzes the street. Not a single leaf is moving on the bough. Something dangerous is gathering right now. The electricity is crackling in my bones, matching the ominous subterranean tones of the radio, predicting a sudden gale that will make the bravest sailor's visage pale. The atmosphere is thick enough to choke. The distant hills are covered in a purple smoke. The warning signs are impossible to ignore. We are caught inside a quiet storm, where the turbulence takes a silent form. No thunder crashes, but the tension breaks, testing the structural integrity of our stakes. An invisible tempest in the living room, enveloping our future in a sudden gloom. Sudden gloom. You haven't spoken since the clock struck noon, and I am howling like a wolf at a hidden moon. The silence is a weapon that you wield with skill, freezing my emotions with an icy chill. I watch the barometer continue to decline, while you are pacing like a tiger on a line. We built this house upon a fault line deep, and now the sleeping giants start to leap. The atmosphere is thick enough to choke. The distant hills are covered in a purple smoke. The warning signs are impossible to ignore. We are caught inside a quiet storm, where the turbulence takes a silent form. No thunder crashes, but the tension breaks,
just breathe. A quiet battle unto death. We are caught inside a quiet storm.
Oh, where the turbulence takes a
silent form. No thunder crashes, but the tension breaks,
testing the structural
integrity of our stakes. An invisible tempest in the living room, enveloping our future in a sudden gloom. Quiet storm,
let it rain.
break the chain. Quiet storm. Your fingertips map the contour of my spine, an intricate and comforting design. The friction of the world dissolves away with every gentle gesture that you display.
I trace the delicate bridge of your nose, slower than the blooming of a winter rose.
No words are required to convey the weight
of a devotion that
survived the hands of fate. The frantic pace of life begins to slow, yielding to a soft internal glow. We find our anchor in the quiet space, healed completely by this tender touch. We don't demand or complicate too much. A fragile sanctuary made of flesh and bone, ensuring neither one is left alone. A physical relief from all the external noise, restoring our internal balance and our poise.
Your palm rests gently flat against my chest, stilling the anxiety that made me a guest
in my own skin for far too many years, drying the residue of ancient fears. I feel the steady pulse beneath your skin, the boundary where our narratives begin. We lean together like two willow trees, bending but unbroken in the stormy breeze. The frantic pace of life begins to slow, yielding to a soft internal glow. We find our anchor in the quiet space, healed completely by this tender touch. We don't demand or complicate too much. A fragile sanctuary made of flesh and bone, ensuring neither one is left alone. A physical relief from all the external noise, restoring our internal balance and our poise. sweetest dialect we have ever known. So soft, so near, dispelling every single fear, healed completely by this tender touch. We don't demand or complicate too much, a fragile sanctuary made of flesh and bone, ensuring neither one is left alone, or physical relief from all the external noise, restoring our internal balance and our poise. Tender touch, hold me close, what matters most. Cigarette haze is floating to the roof. Every look we share is living proof that we belong in corners out of sight, hiding from the harsh tomorrow light.
The bartender is pouring out the gin
as the late night patrons wander in.
I pull my chair a little close to yours, forgetting all the world beyond these doors.
The saxophone is blowing soft and low,
telling secrets that we already know.
the ice is melting fast inside the glass. Lost inside this crowded, smoky room, we found a flower that forgot to bloom, a secret haven where the jazz can breathe, and we don't ever really have to leave. Just turn the lamps down low and let it sway. We'll keep the frantic modern world at bay.
Your fingers trace the edge of my old coat
While I am singing every tender note, this place has seen 1,000 lovers cry underneath the fake bohemian sky. But what we have is something real and true, a deeper shade of everlasting blue. The velvet booths are catching all our sighs, reflected in the darkness of your eyes. The saxophone is blowing soft and low, telling secrets that we already know. The ice is melting fast inside the glass. Lost inside this crowded, smoky room, we found a flower that forgot to bloom, a secret haven where the jazz can breathe. Sway. We'll keep the frantic modern world at bay. to fade? Or will we carry this nocturnal spark long after we have exited the dark? In the smoke, in the haze, we can lose our lonely days, lost inside this crowded, smoky room, smoky room, smoky room. We found a flower that forgot to bloom, a secret haven where the jazz can breathe. We'll keep the frantic modern world at bay. Just wait in the smoky room. Good night, my dear. Neon reflections dancing on the street, puddles splashing at my lonely feet. The cafe sign is flickering in blue, and every drop reminds my heart of you.
I walk these blocks to clear my heavy mind, leaving all the bitter ghosts behind. The collar of my coat is turned up high,
searching for a clearing in the sky. Thunder rumbles softly from afar, like the bass line in a crowded bar. The storm is coming down on you and me. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for.
You always love the smell of autumn air, with silver droplets shining in your hair.
We used to shelter underneath the bridge, watching lightning over mountain ridge.
Now
I'm watching water trace the glass,
hoping that this lonely night will pass.
the radio is playing something sweet to match the steady rhythm of the beat. Thunder rumbles softly from afar, like the bass line in a crowded bar. The storm is coming down on you and me. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour, water feels so cool against my skin. Maybe this is where we start again. Let it wash, let it fall. Raindrops healing over all. Wash it all away. Oh, midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream. Wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavements, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for. Midnight rain falling down on this sleepy town. Oh, love letters tied with faded twine, like a vintage bottle of forgotten wine. I read the sentences you wrote in spring, and feel the phantom pull of a golden ring.
I find your bobby pin inside my drawer, a small reminder of what went before. No anger lingers in this quiet space, just the soft impression of your lovely face. The past is a museum we occasionally visit, asking ourselves, what was it exactly, is it, that made our paradise dissolve to dust? We are wrapped inside this sweet regret, a lovely dream we haven't broken yet. No bitterness inside this gentle ache, just a tender memory for safety's sake. A beautiful mistake we both adore, even though we cannot live it anymore. I watch the clouds create a lazy shape,
Providing my thoughts with an easy escape. We gave each other everything we had, so why does the ending make me feel so sad?
we simply grew
In different directions, altering our youthful pure affections. But when I look back at the path we trod, I thank the universe and thank my God. The past is a museum we occasionally visit, asking ourselves, what was it exactly, is it, that made our paradise dissolve to dust? We are wrapped inside this sweet regret, a lovely dream we haven't broken yet. No bitterness inside this gentle ache, just a tender memory for safety's sake. A beautiful mistake we both adore, even though we cannot live it anymore. appreciate exactly who we are without the need to rewrite history's page or trap our memories inside a cage. So sweet, so kind, the lovely residue we leave behind. We are wrapped inside this sweet regret, a lovely dream we haven't broken yet. No bitterness inside this gentle ache, just a tender memory for safety's sake. A beautiful mistake we both adore, even though we cannot live it anymore. Sweet regret, smile through the tears across the years. Neon reflections dancing on the street, puddles splashing at my lonely feet. The cafe sign is flickering in blue, and every drop reminds my heart of you.
I walk these blocks to clear my heavy mind, leaving all the bitter ghosts behind. The collar of my coat is turned up high, searching for a clearing in the sky. Thunder rumbles softly from afar, like the bass line in a crowded bar. The storm is coming down on you and me. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for. You always loved the smell of autumn air, with silver droplets shining in your hair.
We used to shelter underneath the bridge, watching lightning over mountain ridge. Now I am watching water trace the glass, hoping that this lonely night will pass. The radio is playing something sweet to match the steady rhythm of the beat. Thunder rumbles softly from afar, like the bass line in a crowded bar. The storm is coming down on you and me. Wash it all away, music pour until we find what we are searching for. But the water feels so cool against my skin. Maybe this is where we start again. Let it wash, let it fall. Raindrops healing over all. Wash it all away. Oh, midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream. Wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour until we find what we are searching for. Midnight rain falling down on this sleepy town. Brassy echo from a basement club, a subterranean musical pub. The melody is softened by a metal cone, altering the texture of the saxophone.
I play an inverted chord upon my fret, creating an atmosphere of mild regret. The percussionist is using wire brushes now to match the elegant wrinkles on your brow. The harmony is complex and refined, a sophisticated puzzle for the mind. The arrangement grows increasingly abstract, swaying to the sound of these muted horns, where the sharpest edges lose their thorns. A velvety dimension where the jazz is king, and every cadence has a subtle swing. We melt into the syncopated groove, with absolutely nothing left to prove. The trumpet player bears a smoky note that seems to hover
And gracefully float
above the patrons and their cocktail trays, a perfect soundtrack for our lazy days.
I close my eyes and let the scales ascend, predicting exactly where the phrase will end. This musical vocabulary feels so pure, a sonic medicine that is safe and sure. The harmony is complex and refined, a sophisticated puzzle for the mind. The arrangement grows increasingly abstract, swaying to the sound of these muted horns, where the sharpest edges lose their thorns. A velvety dimension where the jazz is king, and every cadence has a subtle swing. We melt into the syncopated groove, with absolutely nothing left to prove. Within the boundaries of a 12-bar frame, where every player has a secret name. So smooth, so soft, carrying our weary thoughts aloft, swaying to the sound of these muted horns, where the sharpest edges lose their thorns. A velvety dimension where the jazz is king, and every cadence has a subtle swing. We melt into the syncopated groove, with absolutely nothing left to prove. Muted horns, blowing low, time to go. Muted horns. Honey liquor pouring in a glass, watching every single second pass. The fireplace is throwing shadows tall across the cedar panels of the wall.
A mellow vintage from a distant year melted all my hesitation and my fear.
The aroma fills the corners of the room,
dispelling all
the winter's heavy gloom. The liquid swirls in a circular motion, mimicking the currents of the ocean.
We take a sip to numb the sting,
drowning in this pool of liquid amber,
up
the rocky slopes of love we clamber, a viscous remedy for broken hearts, gluing back our separate, shattered parts. Smooth as silk and warm as summer sun, blending two lives until they become one.
Your laughter has a golden, rich texture, a perfect antidote to my conjecture.
I lay my heavy burdens on the floor. I don't require my armor anymore. The ice cubes click a gentle symphony, a soundtrack for our domestic harmony. We watch the resin capture the bright flame, while whispering each other's sacred name. The liquid swirls in a circular motion, mimicking the currents of the ocean. We take a sip to numb the sting, drowning in this pool of liquid amber. Up the rocky slopes of love we clamber, a viscous remedy for broken hearts, gluing back our separate, shattered parts. Smooth as silk and warm as summer sun, blending two lives until they become one. Intoxication or the truth, a resurrection of our fleeting youth. The bottle empty, but our spirits high, beneath a canopy, a velvet sky, so warm, so deep. Before we drift away to sleep, drowning in this pool of liquid amber. Up the rocky slopes of love we clamber, a viscous remedy for broken hearts, gluing back our separate, shattered parts. Smooth as silk and warm as summer sun, blending two lives until they become one. Liquid amber pouring slow, let the feeling grow. Electricity starts to glow as the remaining daylight sinks below. The boulevard ignites its artificial spark to combat the encroachment of the dark.
I adjust the tuning of my steel strings, observing the illusions that the evening brings. Fluorescent beams reflect upon your face, isolating us from time and space. The city switches on its chemical charm, shielding our bodies from impending harm. The transformation has begun.
poetry, and every shadow sets our spirit free.
The headlights create a river of bright jade, a temporary brilliant masquerade. I hear the hum of transformers overhead, echoing the phrases that we never said.
We find sanctuary in an old alcove, beneath a canopy of halogen and clove. The mechanical pulse becomes a steady drum, beating for the lovers we have now become. The city switches on its chemical charm, shielding our bodies from impending harm. The transformation has begun. We are navigating through this neon dusk, stripping away the ordinary husk. A kaleidoscope of pink and sapphire hue, guiding my perspective back to you.
Where modern static turns to poetry,
And every shadow sets our spirit free.
does artificial illumination blind our sight, or does it clarify the nature of the night?
We find a hidden frequency to share, suspended in the thick synthetic air. So bright, yet so cold, a modern tapestry to unfold. We are navigating through this neon dusk, stripping away the ordinary husk. A kaleidoscope of pink and sapphire hue, guiding my perspective back to you. Where modern static turns to poetry, and every shadow sets our spirit free. Neon dusk, flickering light, welcome the night. Morning sunlight hits the kitchen tile as I try to conjure up a genuine smile. The ceramic mug is warm between my hands, thinking about our complicated plans.
I read the newspaper,
but missed the news, defeated completely by these early blues. The steam rises up into the hazy air, while you are sitting in the wicker chair. The kettle whistles a familiar tune, predicting a chaotic afternoon. We look at what our carelessness began, leaving coffee stains on the hardwood desk. I come become grotesque. Brown rings are marking where the warmth once stayed, before the colors started to get grayed. A messy map of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt.
You spilled some sugar on the countertop, and neither one of us could make it stop.
We watched the grains scatter across the floor like tiny debris from an ancient war. I take a sip but find it far too sweet, an artificial antidote to our defeat. The laundry spins a frantic round and round, the only loud domestic sort of sound. The kettle whistles a familiar tune, predicting a chaotic afternoon. We look at what our carelessness began, leaving coffee stains on the hardwood desk. Our conversation has become grotesque. Brown rings are marking where the warmth once stayed, before the colors started to get gray. A missing map of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt. In every painful spoken scene, or will the fabric always keep the dye, no matter how intensely we might try? Pour it out, start anew, just a morning cup for two. Grotesque. Brown rings are marking where the warmth once stayed, before the colors started to get gray. A messy map of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt. Coffee stains on the desk, let it dry.